destroying his own party, the Democratic Party. Whether it's losing black support, whether it's losing the Hispanic voters, whether it's losing most of the independent support, which he has. He has now officially lost most of the independent support. So now most independents actually oppose him, which it was different from a year ago. A year ago, most independents supported him over Trump, but now it's the opposite. And even his own party has turned against him. In the Senate, he can't get things passed because Democratic senators, for example, Joe Manchin, Kristen Sinema, are going against him. And not just those people as well, other people. Even the media, out of all people, the media. Have you ever thought the media would go against Biden? Well, now they are. They're turning against him. They're talking bad about him. And a poll found that there are more people in the United States that identify themselves as a Republican over Democrat. It was different. Before this, Democrats actually had a 9-point lead. Earlier into Biden's presidency, when he first got elected, Democrats had a 9-point lead on top of Republicans. Now, it has changed completely. Not just they lost voters, but Republicans actually have the lead now, a 5-point lead. A major shift based on party ID. There are more Republicans than Democrats as of right now. It was different. Democrats have the 9-point lead, now Republicans have the 5-point lead. And that shows you everything that I've just mentioned is adding up to why Joe Biden is destroying his own party. And it has been shown that black voters have been declining for Joe Biden. I mean, he probably still has more black voters than I would say any other Republican, but it has been declining. The numbers have been declining. So more black voters are now turning against Joe Biden because, I mean, it's true. Look at the facts. I mean, he's not doing anything for them if you actually take a look at it closely up. I mean, what he has, name one thing he has done for black voters. And this even comes from CNN. Out of all medias, CNN admits that Democrats have a major problem with Hispanic voters. You are seeing this. Major races that and ethnicities that usually vote Democrat are actually turning against Joe Biden. So one other thing that has been causing the Democratic Party to be divided is his own party has been going against him, which is not good, which it means it's divided because Joe Biden is basically, he's supposed to be the leader of the Democratic Party, and most of them are actually, well, not most of them, but a good amount of them are actually against Joe Biden, half of them. And that includes the main people in the Senate, like Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. They are the reasons why Joe Biden has been failing to pass most of his things that he's been trying to get passed. For example, Joe Manchin has held him back, and he's a Democrat as well. He's a Democrat, and he's been holding his own fellow back, Joe Biden. And same with Kristen Sinema and other Democrats as well. You name it, they have been going against Joe Biden, and that is one major thing that is the reason why Joe Biden can't get things passed, is because his own party doesn't allow him to get things passed because they have turned against him. And this is why I see Joe Biden not running in 2024. And obviously the Senate is going to flip, most likely. It has been proven that the Senate will flip, most likely, and they're expected to win the House in 2022 midterms. So that shows you another reason why Joe Biden might not even run. Not only his own party's going against him, but he's expected to lose the midterms in 2022 by a significant amount. And the media has turned against him. So that's another reason why Joe Biden won't run as president. Because if your own media, if your own party goes against you, I mean, it's going to be hard trying to run again in 2024. And also, if he does run again, he's going to be the oldest, he's going to be extremely old. So, yeah, there's no way he's going to run again. I mean, he knows he's destroying the Democratic Party, and that's the truth. He's been losing voters that typically vote Democrat, and he's been losing the black support. He's been losing the Hispanic vote. And the main reason why with the Hispanic vote is because he has open borders, and most Hispanics actually don't like open borders, if you think about it. And his own party has turned against him. The Democrats in the Senate won't let him get anything passed because